Good day, everyone. Today, I will be sharing what I have learned about the personal and professional ethics of teachers based on the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. As a future educator, this topic is not just a requirement for me, but a reminder of the kind of teacher I want to become. Introduction. Teachers are licensed professionals. So in my research, I discovered that teachers are not only expected to teach lessons. Second bullet says they are expected to follow high moral and ethical standards. So as teachers, expected that to live with dignity, integrity, and strong moral values. While the third bullet says ethics guide teachers in their personal and professional conduct. So ethics serves as a guide that shapes a teacher's decisions, actions, and relationship. It's either with students, colleagues, parents, and with the community. So I realized that being a teacher is not just a profession, but it is a responsibility. Let's move on to personal ethics and its meaning. So, personal ethics refers to a teacher's moral values, character, and behavior in everyday life. Teacher must be morally upright, be physically, mentally, and morally fit. Lastly, live with dignity and honor. So, personal ethics focuses on a teacher's character and values even outside the classroom. So, this made me reflect that the students observes us not only during class hours but also on how we speak, how we act, and in a way kung unsaon nato pagtrato ang uban. So as future teachers, we must be physically, mentally, and morally fit gadjud because we serve as role models sa atong students. So our behavior can influence a student's character and mindset. Let's begin sa unang article nga akong gisite, which is the Article 2, Teacher and the State. So, a teacher shall, the first bullet says, promote love of country and national pride. So, of course, teachers man ta. So, the Code of Ethics reminds us or tells us teachers to promote love of country, respect the Constitution, and syempre mo follow to sa rules. Rules or laws sa ato ang kanang country. So, it's because teacher kita ang role model. So dili naman ta pwede mo tudlo nga mo follow ta sa rule or laws ato sa atong mga students if kita wa ta ni follow pod. Karon basahon na lang ninahon ning remaining 3. Respect the Constitution and authorities, not engage in partisan political activities. Last one is avoid using position to influence political views. So this helped me understand nga kita teachers, we have a role in shaping responsible citizens. However, kinahanglan, we must remain professional and avoid using our position to influence sa ato ang mga students for our personal or political interest. Teaching should always be for the welfare of the learners, gadjud, not for our personal agenda. Now let's move on to teacher and community. Article 3. A teacher shall serve as a role model. So teachers are also leaders in the community. Second bullet says, participate in community activities. Basahon na lang tanan, avoid gambling, drunkenness, and immoral acts. Respect local customs and traditions. So they are kita teachers, we are expected to participate in activities that promote moral and social development. This part made me realize that teachers' life is connected to the community. So we must avoid behaviors that may change that may damage our credibility because the dignity of the profession depends on kung giunsa nato pag-carry ang ato ang kaugalingon. Mauto siya sa personal ethics of teachers. Karon, ato na punta sa professional ethics of teachers. Kinaunhan, teacher and the profession, Article 4. A teacher shall, basahon lang ninaho siya tanang bullet, upat ka buok, ay ako ma-explain. Show enthusiasm and pride in teaching, maintain high standards of quality education, continuously improve through professional development, and last one, avoid false advertisement or misinterpretation. So, teaching is described as a noble profession. We all know that. This reminded me that becoming a teacher is not just about earning a living, but it is about serving. Teaching is a vocation. So, mo na siya. We are expected to maintain high standards of education and continue improving ourselves pinaagi sa professional development. So, ang learning, dili lang siya mo stop when we graduate. It continues throughout our career. Kay, teachers man lagi ta. We are now in the Article 5, which is the teacher and the community. Sem sa ganiha, basahon na tanan. Una, usa ko ma-explain. Respect colleagues, give proper credit to others' work, keep confidential information private, syempre, report unethical conduct with evidence. So, professional ethics, nag-emphasize pud siya og respect and cooperation among colleagues. This taught me nga ang success in education is not individual, it is collaborative. So, we must give credit where it is due. Respect confidentiality and syempre ato ang suportahan ng usag-usa. Kay ang strong teaching community nag-reflect na siya og professionalism. Sunod is the teacher and the higher authorities. Article 6. A teacher shall, first bullet says, support school policies, avoid false accusations, follow proper channels in complaints, accept responsibilities and employment. So, teachers are also expected to respect school policies and follow proper procedures when raising concerns. So, napakita ni siya nga ang professionalism nag-include siya og disiplina og responsibilidad. Even when we disagree, we must handle situations with the respect and integrity. Ang last nga article nga akong gisite is the Article 7, School Officials and the Teachers. So, kani siya, dili raman ni siya para sa teachers ra, kundi pati ang mga school officials, mga non-teaching staffs, ganon. School officials must treat teachers with respect and fairness, encourage professional growth, avoid unjust dismissal, and lastly, ensure proper employment conditions. So, ang ethics, wala ra siya, dili ra siya ma-apply only for teachers or to teachers, but also to school officials. And kay ang leadership, kinahanglan mo siya fair, supportive, and encouraging of professional growth. So, nagpahinumdum na siya. This reminds me that a healthy educational environment is nagdepende pud siya sa mutual respect between teachers and the administrators. Now, ang hinata sa importance of personal and professional ethics. So, nga naman yung importante ang personal and professional ethics. Here are the reasons. Ethics helps teachers, first, build trust with students, second, maintain professionalism, protect the dignity of the profession, and lastly, become positive role models. So overall, I realized nga ang ethics, the ethics protects the dignity of the teaching profession. They help build trust between teachers and students, and they also guide us in making the right decisions, especially sa lisod nga mga sitwasyon. Most importantly, ethics reminds us that our influence goes beyond academics, kay we help shape lives. Personal and professional ethics are essential in shaping responsible teachers, competent educators, and ethical leaders in society. In conclusion, learning about the personal and professional ethics of teachers made me reflect deeply sa huang future role. As a future educator, manggod, I understand that knowledge alone is not enough. Character matters, integrity matters, and professionalism matters. So, kani sila equally important rani. And in the future, I hope to become a teacher who not only teaches well, but also lives according to the ethical standards of the profession, the teaching. So that ends my report. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.